When were you gonna tell me?
Tell you what.
Cancer.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Screen Fiend. I'm Pam. This is episode 5 and 6 of Breaking Bad. I really don't have any hopes outside of I hope that they kind of speed it up a little bit, put a little bit more action, a little bit more drama into these last few episodes. It's a little slow, and I understand that it's slow because we're kind of getting to know the characters a little bit, you know, just kind of giving its base before they really throw things out there. I'm just crossing fingers, you know, these have something, some little pow or something to them. But yeah, that's really all that I want going forward for the first season, just the first season. I know the second season, third, fourth, fifth, whatever, is gonna be jam-packed. But without further ado, let's get into the episodes. Before we get into the episode, I wanted to address something. I got a nasty comment on my first Breaking Bad about me wiping my eyes. I'm gonna tell you this. If you don't like that I'm wiping my eyes, you can F off, click off this video, and click off my channel. I'm not gonna stop wiping my eyes that are watering uncontrollably due to my tumors behind my eyes because you don't like it. Okay? Note to yourself, before you write stupid comments, think to yourself, why is this person doing this? It's not to annoy you. Okay? Thank you. Now we can get into the episodes.
Here's my resume. I mean, technically it says curriculum vitae, which I think is more professional, but you know.
Is this another flashback?
Same thing, pretty much.
That's, wow, great. But this position truly is a no experience necessary kind of thing.
Well, and it doesn't really say it here, but I have a solid background in sales.
I'm pretty much a self-starter, so.
Okay, sales.
What you'll be doing is more like advertising.
Not the guy at the front. Honey, misleading people in a position, job posting.
Hey, Jesse! Hey, man!
Yo, why would you want to do this lame-ass job anyway? I mean, no offense.
Because I'm on probation, yo. Gotta prove to the man I'm rehabilitated.
Yo.
Upstanding citizen. All that shit. You think you could maybe hook me up with some crystal?
What?
Nah, man, I've been out of the business for a while. Actually, now, thinking about retiring.
What?
Nah, man, I had this partner who was helping me cook. I mean, I was doing most of the work, but he was an asshole, so. Anyway, I mean, pseudo's.
I know he ain't talking about Walter.
Yo, I can hook you up with some pseudo. Major pseudo. I got channels, bro.
Aren't you supposed to be in front of the bank?
Guess we didn't get the beige memo.
Right? You got that cobalt blue on.
I look like I'm wearing a prom dress from 1985.
Honey, you look fine.
You know what's so funny? That's the same color as my prom dress.
The invitation said no gifts.
Jesus.
Sir, I'll take that for you.
Take the damn gift. All them big gifts. So what if she got a little one or he got a little one?
Walt, you made it.
Oh, I know him.
Thank you, Skyler.
Hi. Oh, it's been ages.
Oh, there she goes.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, so she was somebody else.
Congratulations. Thank you.
It's really nice to meet you.
Ooh.
When are you due?
We have about 10 more weeks. And
Wow.
actually, we recently found out that it's a girl.
Oh, congratulations.
This is Walter White. The Beckett Caltech. He was
He was a Caltech.
crystallography. I remember this one.
Crystallography.
We were stuck on this protein problem for weeks. You just breezed right in, and you had one word for us, synchrotrons. With synchrotrons, yeah. They generate purer and more complete patterns than X-ray beams. Data collection takes a fraction of the time.
Oh, wow. Why are you a science teacher in a high school?
Oh, no.
It was.
No, you remember the fat guy, the fat
Yes.
guy. We used to call him Snot Trough because he had that thing under his nose. What do you call that?
That was Dobkins. That was the same guy who always smelled like chocolate milk. It was.
No.
How do you smell like chocolate milk?
And you remember the professor who used to hate Robert Wilhelm Bunsen?
Yes. Yeah, all you had to do was mention the Bunsen burner, and he was off on a rant. Oh, he didn't invent it. Remember the waving?
Oh, God. I miss this, Walt.
Yeah. Me too.
I wonder why he went the education route. Was he screwed in a business?
But you know what I mean is that you and I should work together again.
What, are you going to teach high school?
No, seriously. What's stopping us?
Wait a minute, Elliot. Are you asking me to come work for you at Gray Manor?
Yeah, why not? You'd fit right in. You're brilliant. You got a ton of experience.
Well, I wouldn't really know where to begin. I mean,
we could really benefit from a new set of eyes. You know what it's like when you've been trying to crack some problem for months on end. You get tunnel vision. One guy thinking outside of the box. You may be exactly what we need.
You wouldn't have to worry about the treatments, probably.
the offer is very appealing. It really is. I thank you, but there's something you should know. I have some personal issues.
We have excellent health insurance.
Wow.
Best.
Wait a minute. She better not told them.
Walt, what the hell did you say to Elliot?
Right.
You told him about the cancer, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yes, so you can get a better job.
Okay, we were talking. He asked how you were doing, and I am sorry, but I don't have the best poker face these days where that's concerned.
Thank you. He should be able to tell him on his own time.
I don't like the way you talk about my private affairs. Oh. To people who are not even in our lives anymore. He offered me a job.
What?
Yes. And then when I turned that down, he flat out offered to pay for my treatment. Which is exactly what you expected him to do, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. She sure did. She sure did.
Walt?
What do you think I said?
He's sick. Why would he want to start a new job? That doesn't make sense. Mm-hmm.
Hey, dude, are these bullet holes?
Thank you. I was to say, come on now.
No, man, those are for like, ventilation.
Cool.
No, those are bullet holes. You're not
Nice
stupid.
setup, huh? Man, big ass beaker, huh?
Hey, wait, no, that's a boiling flask. This is a beaker. Here's a Griffin beaker. Here's a volumetric beaker. You got something for me?
Oh, hells yeah.
What the hell is that?
We're in business. Right on, Badger.
Dude, check this out.
Jesus. What the hell are you bringing that for?
What's a crossbow for?
We might see javelinas.
I wasn't feeling okay.
This is terrible. It's so funny when you like dislike something as a kid, but then you kind of turn out doing it as an adult. It is crazy.
What about him?
Are you kidding? He's younger than us.
Whatever.
Walter Jr., what the hell are you doing?
Nah, he looks like a businessman.
So what?
So, businessmen are always in a hurry.
Oh, you're looking for
They're
liquor.
always like going to some meeting or something.
You gotta give somebody some money.
You're up.
Huh? Why do I have to do it?
Give me the crutches and I'll go do it.
Excuse me, hey, we forgot our IDs and we were wondering if you could do us a favor and buy us a 6-pack.
You know, what you're asking is illegal.
Yup.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, now he in trouble. Oh my God, Uncle Daddy. Yes, I know his name is Hank, but Uncle Daddy.
I could have talked my way out of it.
Not cool.
Why should you?
Not cool.
What? You never tried to buy beer when you were my age?
Thank you. Cut it out.
Calling me and not your father. How do you think that make him feel?
Okay, Uncle Daddy, being much more sensitive. I like.
I don't even know what to say to you.
Who that? Skyler? Okay, good. Thought it was that one over there, overstepping her role.
When he finds out his dad's sick, he starts acting out, you know? First the pot, then this.
The pot?
See, look at that. See?
He was smoking reefer.
That's what Skyler
Don't
told
tell
me.
your
You may as well
business.
have. I wasn't talking about Walter Jr. I was talking about Walt.
See? Overstepping, don't even know. Look at, excuse me, what a stiffening ass.
He said he liked it.
Walt?
Mm-hmm.
Like 1940s parents. Give me a fucking break. Y'all are Gen Xers or baby boomers. Baby boomers.
You are a genius, bro. This Kankenstein is unreal. When we get back, I'm gonna burn that dollar bill suit because we're gonna make some mad dough.
It's not right.
What do you mean it's not right?
It's cloudy. It's not supposed to be cloudy, okay? That last time it was glass.
So what? Cloudy, not cloudy? It looks good enough to me. Yo, what are you doing? Ah! Are you out of your mind? I totally would have smoked that.
Look, it's not for you. It's for our customers.
Wow.
They're gonna demand a certain standard.
Oh, God.
Please have a seat and join us.
I know it's for good intentions and you want to save your husband and family. But I feel like she should have just did it with her and her son.
We can do better.
Don't you fucking think about it.
Hey.
Come on. 3 entire pounds of pseudo wasted. Do you know how long I had to spin that stupid sign? Get off me, psycho! Helicopter, bitch!
Oh, no, don't break all the stuff. Oh, my God.
Open the door!
Oh, my God. He got the freaking crossbow. I hope he just do it to the tires. You better pick up some of them. You better pick up some of those crystals and get the walk in.
I feel that this decision you've made is not only not in your best interest, it's not in the best interest of our entire family.
Look, Skyler.
Not yet. Please, I have the talking pillow. Money has always been an issue for us. I'll give you that. But now that Elliot is more than willing to pitch in, Walt, I understand that it's hard for you to accept help. Maybe it's the way you were raised. But, honey, it's okay to lean on people now and again.
There's something about Skyler that irritates me, but here she has really good intentions. But there's something about her that irritates me.
This is bullshit.
Hey, come on.
It's all right.
I'm pissed off. Cause you're being.
It's okay.
You're a pussy.
Ooh!
You're like ready to give up. This here, all the stuff I've been through, and you're scared of a little chemotherapy?
I think you should do whatever you want to do. What? You told us to be honest about our feelings. Walt's the one with cancer. It's his decision. It's not up to any of us.
All right, I've got the talking pillow now. Okay? we all in this room, we love each other. We want what's best for each other, and I know that. I am very thankful for that. But what I want, what I need, is a choice.
What does that mean?
Don't scream too much. You're pregnant,
Sometimes
Skyler.
I feel like I never actually make any of my own choices. I mean,
see,
for what time I have left, I want to live in my own house. I want to sleep in my own bed. I don't want to choke down 30 or 40 pills every single day and lose my hair and lie around too tired to get up.
He went from Malcolm in the Middle to this. Wow.
And so nauseated that I can't even move my head.
Talk about
you,
versatile actor,
cleaning up after me. So that is my thought process, Skyler.
Oh, look at that. All he needed was a night's rest.
What?
Oh, stop it.
I'll do the treatment.
Let's check his lungs. See. Oh, he going back to Jesse's house. He need the money.
Oh, hey. Hey, Gretchen, how are you? You know, it was really great seeing you two the other day. And wow, what a party.
I gotta go back to the last episode, 'cause I swear that was her.
Told me about the cancer. I'm so sorry.
It is what it is, I guess.
I don't know what to say. Except I'm always here for you. Both of us are. We wanted you to know that.
Yeah, well, thank you.
When 90 grand is nothing to somebody, I hope I get like that.
Pay for the treatment. You have to accept. That
I have
as
money,
far
but
as
not
we're
that kind of
concerned,
money.
That belongs to you. Even the name of our company, it's half yours.
They better go to that backstory of what happened.
Is this about you and me?
It is,
Gretchen, I really appreciate the offer. I do. But we're fine. As it turns out, the insurance came through after all. So, I am covered. And, well, anyway, I really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you.
Don't get mad. You trying to get that formula perfect.
Yeah!
Lord have mercy.
Wanna cook?
What? Yeah. What's going on here? Oh. Oh, those were the bullet holes.
Let's get something straight.
Yeah.
This, the chemistry, is my realm. I am in charge of the cooking. Out there on the street, you deal with that. As far as
What the
customers
hell?
go, I don't want to know anything about them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to hear from them. I want no interaction with them whatsoever.
Ooh, what happened?
This operation is you and me, and I'm the silent partner. Have you got any issues with that?
Whatever, man.
You cannot be in that business and say that. Holy moly, see? How you gonna be in the drug business and not deal with violence? That doesn't make sense.
You know, honey, you really don't have to.
I like being here with you.
Yeah. I'm only saying that, you know, I'd be okay with it, really, if you want to go.
Who wants to do that alone?
You know,
That's crazy.
Actually, it would make me feel a little better knowing that you were there when Walter Jr. gets home from school.
Walter Jr. is like 15, 16.
Okay.
I think Walter Jr. is going to enjoy that you're not home.
Oh, yeah.
I know I did.
Could you not deposit this until Monday? Thank you.
Call if the discomfort's too much. Otherwise, we'll see you next week.
When a reaction is gradual, the change in energy is slight. I mean, you don't even notice the reaction is happening. For example, when rust collects on the underside of a car. Who can give me an example of rapid chemical reaction?
No one's going to tell you that. Sometimes you got to, like, explain this stuff into that generation.
Explosions are the result of chemical reactions happening almost instantaneously. And the faster reactants, i.e. explosives, and fulminate of mercury is a prime example of that, faster they undergo change, the more violent the explosion.
When you're a teacher and you're like a science teacher or anything like that, you have to explain it to the generation for them to get interested. If you just do a textbook, a lot of them are going to find it boring.
Don't worry. You got kids to teach.
Oh, that's so nice.
He's starting to lose weight, which is tough to see that.
You know, to feel the difference when I put my arms around him.
Skyler, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You wanted him to go through that.
I mean, it's like I feel like you don't even want me around sometimes.
No.
And recently these afternoons when you're coming home so late and we're just left wondering where you are.
He don't have another family. Trying to pay for them damn treatments.
I like to be alone. I mean, at times. And it's not about you, really.
Yeah, it's not about you,
It's just that
Skyler.
sometimes it feels better not to talk at all. I like to go on walks a couple of times a week. I really enjoy the nature. You know, the cacti, vegetation, that kind of thing.
And because now they're cooking, now it's gonna alert Uncle Daddy. Oh, see? He's gonna have to teach him.
Yeah, God.
Oh yeah, he don't
okay?
know about his cancer.
You did that shit?
Yeah.
When were you gonna tell me?
Oh, see?
Tell you what. Cancer. You got it, right?
Yeah, people not stupid, Walter.
How did you know?
My aunt had one of those dots on her. What stage are you?
3A.
Oh.
Contour lymph nodes. I get it now. That's why you're doing all this. You want to make some cash for your people before you check out.
You got a
Click, 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 click.
Hey, you tell me. You're the one that looks like you just crawled out of a microwave.
Go on, here. You do it.
Where's the formula?
You can do it.
What the hell you two doing?
Christmas? Is that when we found way out the ponies? That cook site? Holy shit. What? Lab says they pulled up an imprint of some old writing used to be on the inside, an old magic marker or something.
Yeah? What's it say?
Property of J.P. Wynn Chemistry Lab. That's Walt school.
Look, I was about to say something about him being sober.
We were supposed to start at 3. Hey, I'm out there making fat stacks, man. Chill. Hey, prepaid cell phone. Use it.
How much is this?
26 big ones.
Is that all? 26,000?
That all?
No, that's 2,600.
How much meth did you sell?
Nearly an ounce.
Last time I checked, there were 16 ounces to a pound. What'd you do with the rest? Smoke it?
Yo, I've been out there all night slinging crystal. You think it's cake moving a pound of meth 1/10 at a time?
So why are you selling it in such small quantities? Why don't you just sell the whole pound at once?
To who? What do I look like, Scarface?
This is unacceptable. Come on, you've got to be more imaginative, you know? Just think outside the box here. We have to move our product in bulk, wholesale. Now, how do we do that?
You're gonna alert other drug dealers.
Distributor?
Yes. Yes, that's what we need. We need a distributor now. Do you know anyone like that?
Yeah, I mean, I used to. Until you
Crazy
killed
Eight.
him.
So, who took Crazy 8's place?
Some guy named Tuco. Badass from what I hear. Okay, you just don't understand the way it works. You can't just bum rush some high-level Iceman and start cutting deals. Okay, it's risky. You need an intro. You need someone to vouch. Look, I'm telling you, Mr. White, it's too risky.
We're gonna give him weed. I'll give him gum.
Mr. White?
Are you up for having a visitor?
Hey, buddy.
Hank,
Well, let me know if you need anything, huh?
I will. Thank you, Carmen. What are you doing here?
Well, I had some questions I wanted to run by, work-related.
Oh.
You feeling okay? I can come back later.
No. Fine. Yeah, fine.
Do you recognize that? Well, that was used to cook meth. Found it out on some Indian land about 40 miles from here.
Indigenous land. Say it right.
Well, I was hoping you could help me with that. We found it near an abandoned car. It belonged to one of our snitches. Right, so who's got keys?
The science faculty, the staff, Carmen, the vice principal, has the master, and me.
Are there any other respirators?
No.
Because I'm counting 6. Inventory says 8. Glassware looking a little sparse.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, you're missing a couple Erlenmeyer flasks at least.
Child, you can buy that off of Amazon.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, Mr. W?
Speaking.
A bad time to talk?
Absolutely.
All right, so just listen. Hey, so you know that guy we were talking about, Tuco? Turns out my boy Skinny Pete was in the same cell block with him over at Los Lunas. So we got her in. We're hauling a pound to the dude right now. Maybe this isn't such a good idea, yo. Come on.
What is he doing?
Oh, what's happening, my brother?
Who is it? Oh, him. How you go from playing this to playing a cop? I know he's played a cop before,
You've been
too.
keeping it real since you've been sprung. What's it been, like a year?
This your boy?
Yeah, Jesse, the dude with the glass I was telling you about.
Take a walk.
No worries, man. I'm no cop.
I said hit it.
Oh, another user. A distributor and a user.
This kicks like a mule with his balls wrapped in duct tape. Wow! Where'd you get it?
I cooked it.
Bullshit. We got a deal. See, I told you Tuco would hook you up.
Cool. I haven't said how much.
Oh my God, he gonna be a problem. Problem. Red flag. Look at him.
35 large for the pound.
Whoa, you're a little light, I say.
It's all right, don't sweat it. It's all good. It's good. Go on, get out of here.
I don't do business that way.
Oh, shit, the deal is done.
Okay, money for meth. Catch up front.
Oh, front, dude. Tuco's good for it. I don't need your punk ass to vote for me.
Thank you. Do business right. What the fuck?
Up front.
Really? See, this business is something else. And that's probably why Walt to go in there and raise hell. Look, he's still questioning.
Morning, Hugo. Don't mind if I call you Hugo. Hugo?
Okay.
Uncle Hank's arrested Mr. Archuleta.
This doesn't make any
Nothing.
sense to me
Oh,
at
we've
all.
got nothing.
I don't understand.
Got 2 words for you. Background check. How about that?
Why were you arresting Mr. Archuleta the other day? He's a pretty cool guy.
Well, turns out he has a record. Yeah. Couple
So?
of possession beefs. We figured he was the guy that was stealing your school's chemistry gear. I mean, you know, he had a key, fit the profile. And when we searched his
Of
truck, we
course.
found a big old fat blunt. Which goes to prove, old huge Hugo ain't so cool after all. It's to you, Walt.
Yeah.
It's a blunt. What does that have to do with the chemistry stuff?
For what it's worth, Hugo just doesn't strike me as a thief.
Yeah, well, nothing personal, Walt, but you wouldn't know a criminal if he was close enough to check you for a hernia. We got a search warrant and we tore old Hugo's house apart. Turns out he's a major league pothead. But he didn't raid your chemistry set.
Who is this? I was dialing Jesse Pinkman.
Oh, he's in the hospital. Ooh. He got him real bad. Damn, he really beat him up.
Who is he?
Got some busted ribs and like that. Got messed up pretty good. I was all like, damn, Tuco, chill, SA. They got him doped up big time.
I wish it was me, man. Thought you was high, 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 high.
Yo, I didn't catch your name.
It's none of your business. See, another person know who you are.
Tell me about this Tuco. Tell me everything
Okay.
about him.
Ooh, look, the ball. Oh my God. Yeah, shave your head. Oh, he's taking his pills. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Yeah, you got patches galore, baby.
Morning.
You know you think he look good, girl. All right, let's see what's gonna happen here. See
I
them
want to talk
blues?
to Tuco, and I'm not leaving until I do.
Now. Hold on. I don't even know why you doing that. You know damn well what's it about. Like, stop it.
What's your name?
None of your business.
It's your meeting. Why don't you start talking and tell me what you want?
The money you owed when... Thank you.
Oh, man. 50 G's? How you figure that?
35 for the pound of meth you stole, and another 15 for my partner's pain and suffering.
Why do people do that like that's supposed to intimidate somebody?
Oh, yeah. I remember that little bitch. So you must be daddy.
Look at him.
You walk in here and you bring me more meth?
He is a clown.
Oh, that's a brilliant plan, is it? Brilliant.
This is not meth.
Ooh! Stop thinking people gonna be afraid of you and don't know how to defend themselves. Yeah, I'm nuts. Give my money.
It sold faster than $10 ass in TJ.
Tijuana.
Let's say you bring me another pound next week. Money up front. What is that shit?
Fulminated mercury.
Ah, like in class. Don't tell him that. Oh no, he's gonna be like, woo, shit and bricks. Gotta get you a gun, buddy. Don't look at it now. Look at that shit later. So that was the episode, and y'all, the episodes are picking up. You know what I noticed about television shows and a formula of television shows? So like the first 2 episodes are kind of like, let's get to know the characters, right? Maybe even in the 3rd episode, but the 3rd episode will kind of move the story along. What I noticed about the 4th episode, it's kind of like a throwaway one, right? And then the last couple of episodes is really when a story really gets going and it really starts to pick up. I'm noticing it here. I've noticed it in Bridgerton. I've noticed it in Squid Games. I've noticed it in so many series. I've noticed it in, like, I'm watching From right now with my mom. It's just, I guess that's the formula of how they work in television. But let's get into the episode. So the first episode, I should say the 5th episode that we watched, I feel like a lot more went on in that one. I feel like that one went on. Let's regroup. In the 5th episode, I think a lot more went on than episode 6. I'll just start with Skyler. I said it in the video, Skyler, there's something about Skyler that annoys me. It's not the Karen thing, not at all. There's something about... She is very concerned for her husband, right? And that is what you're supposed to be concerned about, the man you married, the man you have children with, the man you live your life with. But there's something about her underneath that gives me a little bit of selfishness. And I think it really like stood out during the intervention where like she wanted everyone to feel the same way she did to push the chemo on him, and it, to me, that wasn't an act of selflessness for her husband. I think it was selfishness, right? Because soon as her sister-in-law did not agree with her, she went off. She just went off. And I think she doesn't want to see the side that he was trying to explain. You know what I mean? Like, listen, like, I don't want the years or months that I have being sick and being weak and for you to take care of me. I want to, you know, live my life regularly, which honestly he wouldn't if he was sick like that, because eventually, you know, he'll whittle down and he'll be too weak to care for himself. But I guess the months or whatever, how long he has to live, some of it he'll be able to be a little bit normal, and he doesn't want to deal with the chemo, because chemo makes you really, really tired, makes you, you know, look, vomiting. He lost his hair. He did not want to go through that. Now, honestly, if his son didn't say what he said, I think he would have just stood his ground and say, like, listen, I'm not gonna do this. And I think because, you know, he's always lived his life as, I always say this word, complacent, and then his son tells him, like, listen, you're being a pussy. You know what I mean? Look at me. Look what I had to deal with, and I'm strong and I'm here. Why can't you fight? And like I said, if Walter Jr. did not say that, he would have not decided the next day, let's do this. Again, there's just something about Skyler's selfishness that I just don't like. Here's another example. In the beginning, when they went to his friend's birthday party, right? It wasn't just like, hey, we had a long time talk, like, I haven't seen you in a long time, my birthday, let's have some fun. No, she probably most likely reached out to him, knowing the history between him, the friend, and the friend's wife, and they're rich, and just saying, maybe if he can help him with a job, you know, then we can pay for these chemo. And again, there's something selfish about what she does. I don't know. It's just like, again, I know she's concerned, but I think at the back of her head, she's like, I don't want to be raising these kids by myself, which she shouldn't. I also think is like, she probably doesn't want to start working. She probably just wants to continue to be an author. And let me tell you something, when you're a single mother and you're raising kids and you're working, sometimes your hobbies or something that is a hobby that you want to turn into a profession, sometimes that takes a back seat. And I think she kind of doesn't want that to happen. But yeah, the thing with the friend, she overstepped. But then when he finds out, she was just like, oh my God, what do you mean? That's not what I was doing. And it was just like, girl, just stop. Please, just stop. What else? The whole Walter Jr. thing with the liquor, I feel like that has nothing to do with Walter Sr. Being sick. I just think that's just a teenage thing that people do, that kids do. Was I that age drinking liquor? Absolutely not. I could tell you, me and my friends were total geeks. If it had nothing to do with NSYNC. We wasn't, NSYNC, baseball, and what else? I'm trying to figure out what me and my friends did back then. It was really NSYNC and baseball. Yes, black girls, we like baseball. But I think if it wasn't the two, we weren't really interested. And we were, like I said, we kind of nerdy. So we didn't go to parties. And honestly, we live here in New York City. I've never experienced like other high schoolers saying, yo, we going to a house party. I don't think they really do that here. I may be wrong, and I was just, you know, I was outside of the clique. But yeah, I don't think they really did that type of stuff. I don't think so. I really don't think so. But for small towns, you know, that's what they do. They party and, you know, drink and those type of things. What else? What else went on in episode 5? Cause y'all, sometimes if you see me looking down now, I'm really like jotting down notes. Oh, Jesse. So in the beginning of the episode, I thought it was a flashback because he looked so clean. He looked so sober, but it wasn't a flashback. I thought, okay, he stopped doing the drugs. He got sober. He's trying to get himself, you know, self right. But let's be real here. Regardless of your race here in this country, I think a lot of times, a lot of jobs want experience. I never understand the educational route unless you're like a lawyer, a doctor, or whatever. But outside of that, I think experience is more important. Hence why he thought he was going to get a sales job and he wasn't. But then also, I feel like I'm jumbling what I'm talking about, but I'll come back. But yeah, Jesse went for the job thinking it was like some high sales job, when clearly that job description was misleading and he was just somebody who was supposed to be outside twirling a sign. But even if so, you know what I mean? What was your sales experience? Selling drugs? That's not going to take when you applying for a job. And again, a lot of jobs like experience more than education. Because at the end of the day, anybody can have the education, but how are you putting that education to use? How you put an education to use? Like for me, I have a broadcasting degree. I've never worked in a radio station. Well, no, I interned at a radio station, but I've never worked in a radio station. I've never worked in a television station. So if I ever decided to do that, you think I'm going to get a higher position? No, I'm going to get the lowest of the low and then work myself up. So I don't know why Jesse thought he was going to get this big job. But him talking to that kid, oh my God, and trying to cook and him seeing that the way he was cooking was just not the way he wanted to, because he did like the way Walter was doing it, and how he was just like really determined to get it right. And then you could see like when him and his friend, I don't remember that guy's name, went into the RV, and he was kind of like, he learned some science stuff. Like he learned what the beakers were for, the names were for. So he was being educated. And I'm trying to think. No, I think this is in the 6th season. But you can, yeah, I'm not even going to talk about that. But yeah, you can see that, you know, he tried to cook on his own, and he knew some things, but he knew everything. And he definitely needed Walter at the time. And then as you guys can see at the end, Walter says, you know what, like he needs the funds to pay for this chemo, because he decided he was going to do the chemo, and he really needs, let me backtrack because I feel like I'm going all over the place. So yeah, so pretty much with Jesse, you know, he needed Walter to make the perfect batch. That's it, because I feel like I'm going all over the place. Walter, the one thing that was ringing in my head, even when he was in intervention, is his pride. He has pride. And I don't know if his pride pushed him away from the business him and his friend created. There's something there that I can't wait to see what happened in the past. But Walter's pride is what made him not take the money from his friend. His pride prevented, oh God, this thing is dying. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys, so my battery died. But yeah, like I was saying, like Walter's pride kind of like takes over a lot of things. It takes over him, you know, him not seeing, I guess, his family side when it comes to his chemo, his pride when it comes to him and Jesse's relationship. It's just, he has to kind of like, and like I said before, his pride when it comes to taking his friend's money. But there's something there in the history as to why he didn't want to take the money, because when he was on the phone with his friend's wife, or his old schoolmate, you know what I mean, and he was talking to her, and she's like, you know, pretty much like, we will help you, and she doesn't have to do with, you know, you and I relationship. It was just his pride took over and was like, no, like, you know, we're good, blah blah blah, you know, good, we'll talk to you later, bye. You know what I mean? But I'm glad, I'm happy in some sort of sense that he wanted to fight for his life. But then I also see where he also probably feels like maybe he shouldn't have did it. I don't know. Episode 6. So with episode 6, we see him getting chemo, it really affecting him, and him just working through it. And then finally, Jesse figuring out what's going on with him, because I don't think he would ever told Jesse. He would just kept on and never would have told him. But see, now we also get backstory of why Jesse has that house. He probably lived with his aunt. He probably helped take care of his aunt while she was sick, and she left the house to him. But he noticed the radiation patch on his chest and figured out that he had cancer. And you know what's funny? I don't know. I think it was in the beginning of the episode when he spoke to Jesse, and he was like, oh, you know, I'm the one that cooks, you the one that deals with the streets. But as you guys can see, that can't happen in this little two-man business. Sometimes you're going to have to swap, especially because he's sick. Look what happened when he was cooking. He couldn't take it anymore. He had to go out. And who had to finish it? Jesse. And the other way around. What happened? Jesse tried to sell it to that goon, that crazy psychotic goon, the Broadway performer. And what happened? He injured him, and he couldn't even, he got, the guy stole the meth and kept the $35,000. And what happened? Walter had to step in to be Jesse. And he actually was successful with it. But you know what I mean? He had to step in. So sometimes the roles are going to have to switch, and you're going to help the other one out. What else would happen in the 6th episode? I know Skyler, Walter Jr. and Walter, they went to like, what do you call those kind of groups? I forgot what you would call those kind of groups. And they were just kind of, you know, expressing their thoughts on what their experience is so far. And what got on my nerves was the fact that Skyler was like, oh, I see him losing weight and all this other stuff. And it was just like, but I understand you're going to complain about that, but you also, this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. So for you to kind of complain about that, it was just like, it's just like, really? Like really? But she does, you know, bring up the fact that he's, you know, after work, he's gone. Like, where is he going? And he kind of like, just like, who did this? Was it some of the same person? No, it was in Squid Games. How people, like, they lie, but they actually use a truth within the lie. And he was saying, you know, I like to go on my walks and stuff like that. And I like to look at cactuses and things like that, which probably is somewhat true because he's out there in the wilderness cooking. But he left that part out and just kept the, you know, the wilderness part. So it was like a truth within the lie, right? But I don't really think too much happened in the 6th episode. It wasn't. But the goon, I don't know his name, whatever his name is. This dude clearly is, to me, he's maybe we'll experience him a little bit more, but he's very theatrical. And to me, he's not super dangerous. He is dangerous because what he did to Jesse. But to me, he's not that dangerous because look what Walt did. He brought a bunch of, what is it, mercury, I forgot the other part of the name for it. He brought a little bit of mercury and that dude got scared. He had it's pretty much a bomb. Let's be real here, in his little plastic bag. But one thing I do want to say about Jesse, I thought Jesse got cleaned, and when they showed that little like montage of him selling the drugs and doing the drugs with the people, it just like, is this dude ever gonna learn his lesson? Like, what are you doing, dude? You can't try the product if you want to stay clear-minded. You cannot do the product. Just sell it and keep it pushing. Oh my God. So hopefully he'll learn his lesson this time. I'm hoping, cross fingers. But that was it for these past episodes. What do you guys think of it? Please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next episodes. Toodaloo.